On this episode of Kim's Rude Awakenings, the Breens, a family who treats Mom like their personal servant.
Mom! Lunch!
I'm the maid, I'm the chauffeur, I'm the bank. I play all those roles.
The mess piles up, but the kids don't lift a finger.
I am a lazy person.
You want an allowance, you want me to buy you stuff, but you don't clean up the closet and do the things you're supposed to do. They continually wait for me to have to remind them or scream at them to help me clean up.
Kim Woodburn and Mike Chalut have got to get Mom back in control.
The woman's supposed to be doing all the work.
Britain's Queen of Clean, Kim Woodburn, is traveling the world with lifestyle expert Mike Chalut on a very special assignment. Their mission, to identify, confront, and rehabilitate messy, disorganized families and bring pride back into their homes. This time, Kim and Mike are meeting the Breen family, comprising Mom Vicki, daughter Jennifer, son Dylan, and dogs Odin and Trixie. The Breens moved into this townhouse 4 years ago, and while at first it seemed like a dream come true, over the years it's become a multi-level mess that might be mistaken for a crime scene. Laundry is left out in the open, cobwebs hang from the ceiling like grungy chandeliers, and the carpets look like they haven't been cleaned since the dawn of time. Vicki tries to balance cleaning with her full-time job as a business analyst. But without any help from her 2 teenage kids, Vicki's efforts barely make a dent.
I feel like when I do something, I'm spinning my wheels, nothing ever gets done.
Vicki's 40th birthday is fast approaching, and she desperately wants to make a change.
40 is a big deal, and I would really love to have everything in order and have a system in place so that the next 10, 20, 30 years, I don't have to have stuff piled and cluttered.
But that hasn't convinced Dylan and Jennifer to change their ways.
The reason why I don't pull my weight around the house is because I'm lazy.
But the more Vicki gives in, the more her kids take her for granted.
Mom! Lunch! She makes us our food, she drives us where we want, she gives us money when we need it. I got it made.
And that is the Breen's big issue. Vicki needs to regain control of her household so that her kids stop treating her like their personal servant.
I feel like I should just be running down the street, pulling out my hair, screaming. It's so frustrating sometimes. So I think for everybody's sanity, things have to change.
Kim and Mike are on their way to fix the Breen's growing massive problems. They're gonna do it with a very rude awakening.
Good morning, Breen family. Rise and shine.
Your attitude stinks and you're old enough to know better.
You never help your mother. She's not your maid.
This is so amazing.
Get your butts out of bed, Breen family. This is your rude awakening.
Careful.
You should have seen this was cleared.
Kim, you know what? This is Canada, not
Keep
Britain.
hold of me.
We have snow here.
Eating alive.
Hi, come on in.
Take off your jacket.
Yes, I am taking my jacket off. The mess in the hallway. You think you had 25-year-olds in this house. And you know, I'm looking around, all these cobwebs, Luffy.
Cobwebs? Look at these rugs. There's like piles of dog hair. Blech.
You work jolly hard, actually. You work long hours out of this house, don't you?
Yeah.
You don't work, you're 18. What do you do?
Absolutely nothing.
And you dare to stand there and see your mother go out to work and you do nothing?
Yeah.
You need to have words with him, you know. I presume this is the dining room, isn't it?
Yes.
Now, is this breakfast on your table right now?
It's brunch.
This is brunch. Dirty socks, a little
No,
bit
it's
of underwear.
all clean. It's clean.
All right, why isn't it folded and put away?
Well, ask Jennifer. Her job is to put the stuff away.
Why don't you put this away?
Because there's no point. I know how to fold clothes. I know how to do my laundry. I know. There's really no excuse for me except it's just laziness.
Listen, you're stressing Kim out a little bit.
I am stressing my
I know, I don't want. I know.
Pounding.
I want you guys to stay here, please. We're gonna look at the rest of the house. Ew, look at this light switch. It's disgusting. They haven't. Ugh.
Look at all this business, look.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Well, one has to.
Oh. Look at this. Look at it goes all the way around.
Yeah.
Look.
It's like something out of a Dickens novel, isn't it? Look at the...
Laundry and dust everywhere. I can feel it on my face.
It's
Like
the dustiest house we have been to. Mike, have you seen this up here?
No,
I just have to. Look, Mike, watch. I can see it from here. Look, lovey. I grab it on the... Look.
Oh, my gosh.
Look at this.
What's my hair?
Oh, this is your responsibility. Well, by Jove, you take it seriously, don't you?
I do.
I don't wish to be funny. I mean, you don't notice this dust.
When there's an image on the screen, you can't really see it.
You don't notice that dust.
Well, now I do.
You are having me on. You're playing around, aren't you?
No.
All right, let's cut to the chase. What have I got to do to motivate you?
I'm not sure.
You want me to kiss you?
No.
What do you mean, no?
I mean, no.
All right,
There you go.
right. I'm gonna kiss you and cuddle you unless you tidy this house.
Get upstairs.
Get up those stairs.
She's gonna kiss you like an animal.
This constant state of grime has gotta stop. Kim and Mike need to figure this family out.
I think the biggest problem here, Kim, is that Jen and Dylan believe their mother should be their maid.
Yeah, but she's partly responsible. She's never chastised them, has she? Fair dues. The thing is, though, I've got to get those women and their dogs to keep the floor and the carpets clean. They're disgraceful, you know. And as for the marks on the walls, oh, give me a break.
This laundry situation is out of control. It's everywhere. And that young man, Dylan, his mother waits on him hand and foot. He needs to learn, to cook his own meals.
Well, I'm glad you brought him up, because I'll tell you for why. You know when I mentioned kissing him to motivate, I was only to motivate, it wasn't to get you jealous and hurt.
But jealous about what? I don't
Well,
understand.
the fact that you thought I wanted to kiss him, but I really didn't.
You thought I was jealous of him?
Yes, because, look, Mike, you know I know that you want to kiss me.
No.
Oh, stop it, Mike, you're a teaser.
I don't want to kiss you.
You do.
Don't.
Right now, Vicki is being pushed around by her kids.
Mom,
Yeah?
what's for lunch?
I feel like I'm the maid all the time. I'm the maid, I'm the chauffeur, I'm the bank. I play all those roles.
But in order for Jennifer and Dylan to change their ways, they need to understand what they're putting their mom through every day. It's time for the switch.
Kim and I are in full agreement that you two treat your mother like a maid.
So we have decided we're going to make you a maid and a butler.
We basically want you two to wait on your mother hand and foot.
When your mother goes, you run in and say yes.
And whatever your mother wants, she gets.
Jennifer and Dylan have changed their look, but are they ready to change their attitudes?
Oh, hey, you. Take the tea bag out.
She didn't tell me to remove the
But usually.
It's an uphill battle that Mom, Kim, and Mike can't afford to lose.
Fold it nicely.
Kim Woodburn and Mike Chalut have geared up to battle the Breen family's untidy ways.
You don't notice that dust.
Well, now I do.
The Breen's big issue. Mom has lost control of her household, and the kids treat her like their personal servant.
Yeah, I'm not hungry anymore.
To combat the problem, Kim and Mike have come up with a unique idea.
We're going to make you a maid and a butler.
Reverse the roles of Mom and the kids and watch the sparks fly.
Butler Jeeves, go get me some tea, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Maid Fifi, please tidy up and fold those clothes.
Adam's tea.
Whoa.
Take the tea bag out.
She didn't tell me to remove the tea.
Get out.
No. Maid Fifi, that's not folding it correctly. Fold it nicely.
I'm going to say something to you. You're not strict enough, you know. You are the lady. These are mere servants, dear.
These servants are getting off way too easy. Kim and Mike are going to show Vicki how it's really done.
You two, the dust is disgusting in this room. I need dusting done now. Not me. Not
Don't be
me.
so silly or get fired.
Ugh, dust.
Now, if that was dusted each day, it wouldn't be this dusty, would it? See you dust it every morning in future.
Remove that mattress out of this room. That's whoa.
Hey, you.
I would like a chocolate donut cut in half.
These were just easy things, but we ask her to do a lot more. Gives me a little bit of an idea how my mom feels every day.
Well, I'll tell you something, you did very, very well. Do you think it's taught you to muck in with your mum?
Probably now.
More often.
The switch worked.
It was wonderful. We've got lots more to do with you, haven't we?
Jennifer and Dylan now know what it's like to be treated like servants, but they're still leaving Vicki to deal with the problem of excess dog hair.
My dog Trixie, she sheds nonstop. Even when I brush her, it takes away a bit of the shedding, but still, she sheds.
If I get down here, my dear, look,
Jen needs to clean up after her own dog and start seeing things from a different point of view.
Get your head down there. Get your face on the stairway, your whole face. You see, months and months and months of dirt. Many ways you can take hairs off a carpet. This is one way. Rubber gloves, cheap, you see. Moisten a rubber glove. Just moisten it, not soaking. The moisture and the rubber, it has a slight stickiness to it. It just picks it all up, my love.
Oh my.
One step on the stairs.
It's disgusting.
They are. Next one. Look, it's so easy with the rubber. Look, lovey. 2 steps.
Like, I realized that there was hair on the carpets, but I didn't realize that there was all that buildup. I was pretty shocked.
But these carpets are going to require more than just a rubber glove. Kim has called in some professional help.
Could you empty on there what we've taken off so far? Lord, wow.
It's disgusting, and I'm sitting on the carpet with my dogs.
Lesson learnt, young lady. You will keep the carpet clean.
Yeah. I do feel more committed to cleaning and helping around the house, especially since I've seen how dirty the carpets are.
Promise me, no shoes, vacuum regularly, wipe the dog's feet.
Yeah.
If you do that, lovey, 10 minutes a day, you're done.
Dylan may not be a big strain on the carpets, but he lacks the skills needed to survive as an adult.
He likes to just have the good life, and he doesn't want to have to work.
When's lunch?
And when it comes to cooking, Dylan is still stuck in the dark ages.
Make me food.
Why can't you make food?
Because it's the woman's work. The women are supposed to cook. The cooking is for the women.
Dylan's food usually comes from the microwave, but Mike wants to show him that eating healthy can be just as easy.
You're on. Dylan, what I want to do right now is whip up your own mini pizza. This is something that's easy, it's healthy, and you can do it yourself. As long as you find a vegetable that you like, I need you to eat 5 to 6 servings a day. A serving is equal to a half a cup. And that's why pizzas are so great, because you can put your vegetables on there so it hits all the 3 groups that you need to have in a healthy meal. We'll start with the whole wheat pita, because it's way healthier than the white. Add some tomato sauce, a source of vegetables. We've also got the cheese that's already grated, so it saves time. It's also a source of protein.
Here, have that.
No, that's okay. Your hands. Okay.
Oh, they're clean.
I know, I'm sure they are. Okay, now we're gonna put a little bit of the meat on there. Fantastic. Add your vegetable. Good. And now we're ready to stick it in the oven.
My mom doesn't make me cook. That's why I get away with what I get away with. That's definitely gonna change because I've demonstrated I can make a damn good pizza.
You've made me proud, you're gonna make your mother proud, and you're eating healthy. Job well done, buddy.
These kids have had some tough tasks so far,
Get your face on the stairway, your whole face.
Put a little more sauce on that.
but Kim and Mike are about to step things up a notch.
And go. This is a race, people, this is a race. Hurry it up.
I want everything spotless.
If you're looking for drama, you've come to the right place.
The woman's supposed to be doing all the work.
Because the Breen family is on the brink of a total breakdown.
She's my mom, so I think I'll always treat her like a maid.
In the Breen family, Mom is a total pushover, and the kids treat her like their personal servant.
Make me food.
But Kim and Mike have been cracking the whip, and that has this entire family running scared.
I need dusting done now.
When it comes to laundry, Vicki can get as far as the washer and dryer, but without any help from Jennifer and Dylan to fold it, it usually ends up on the dining room table or the floor.
Laundry is the bane of my existence, I think, sometimes. It's everywhere, and it doesn't seem to get better. It seems to multiply.
The Breens say the clothes don't get put away because they have no space.
The reason for the pile of laundry in my room is because my dressers are full.
But the real problem is that they have no idea how to organize. Mike is using a suitcase to help remedy the situation.
The challenge today is that I want to see if you can pack a suitcase. I'm going to be timing you because this is a race. And go. Show me how you pack a suitcase. Hurry it up. This is a race, people. This is a race. Jen's in the lead, folks.
Is she?
Yeah, she is. No. There'll be no cheating. You lose some. Sorry. There you go. Sorry. You can't do that. That's wrong. Start over.
She put her clothing in mine.
20 seconds. I want to see some progress. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. This is a complete failure. Why? The way you pack your suitcases proves to me that you really don't know how to use your closet space or your dressers or put your clothes away properly. So what I want to do is I want to teach you how to fold properly. Grab your pants, everyone, please. And the key is when you're folding pants, it's seam to seam to seam to seam. Bring them up, shake them out, everyone flip them out. Beautiful.
I'm having trouble.
He's having trouble, shocking. Seam to seam to seam to seam. Say it with me.
Seam to seam to seam to seam.
Yes, perfect. Now we're gonna fold it to the belt line. Fold it one more time. Flatten it out, and pants are done. Everyone grab a shirt. Sleeve in, 1/4 inch away from the neck there. Same with the other side, obviously. It's not rocket science, people. And bring it out. We're done.
I hang up shirts. I don't fold them.
Dylan and folding clothes, I don't think I was too surprised because I never really enforced that with him when he was younger the way I did with Jennifer.
Even if the Breens are able to take care of the laundry and the cluttered mess throughout the house, there's still the problem of dust and dirt that nobody seems to care about. Kim is helping Dylan to realize the filth that his family is living in by giving his home the white glove test.
I want you to go down to your computer and do what you normally do and get yourself back here. And we want to see the colour of these gloves because I want to make a very good point with you, you see.
I thought that she was a little out of her mind because she wanted me to run around the house and get my hands dirty.
But it doesn't take long for Dylan to see just how grimy his house actually is.
Oh, yes, suitably dirty, aren't they? Good Lord. Whip these off. This is the point I've made to you. That dirt would be on your hands if you hadn't worn the gloves. This is why everywhere in this house I look, there's dirty light switches, because your hands go on and flick them. Your sister, your mum and you. Look, that's horrible. Let me show you how to do it. In the warm water, white cloth. Squeeze a lemon, my love. It smells beautiful. Now watch. The acid whips it off instantly, darling. Do you not agree?
It is cleaner.
Look at that. I'm putting you in charge of cleaning all the walls. I want them all spotless.
The woman's supposed to be doing all the work.
When you sit on your bum on your computer all day, you should be helping with the housework when your mother's out working 5 days a week. Get on with it before I slap you.
Once she pointed out the light switch on the wall, I started looking around the room and I noticed like all the dirt that was all the way up and all the cobwebs and everything, and I was kind of like, this is kind of dirty.
It's been a long process, but Jennifer and Dylan are beginning to understand the difficulties their mom faces with the mess.
Oh, guarantee that's sentient. I feel overworked and I feel bad for my mom for having to do this almost every day.
Yeah, I realize that there's a lot of work in keeping this house organized and clean.
They've learned some massive lessons, and the house is starting to look like, well, a house.
Yeah, slowly but surely it is.
But this rude awakening isn't done quite yet. Kim and Mike are gonna see if the Breens can pull together everything they've learned for the final challenge.
And what you two kids are gonna be responsible for is taking care of your mother's 40th birthday party. Food, drinks, service, the whole 9 yards.
Mother's off the hook.
You have to just chill out and relax and let your two kids take care of you.
You're baking the cake.
I'm not baking the cake.
You're not
There's no
being
options
asked.
right
You're
now.
doing the
No
cake.
options.
No, I'm not.
My jaw dropped when Kim assigned this baking business for my brother to do. It was just, not for him.
I don't want to bake the cake.
For a couple of kids who've always relied on mom to get things done,
There's chunks and I can't get them out. It's your turn. Scrape this
I'm doing it.
this could be a disaster just waiting to happen. Jennifer and Dylan are dealing with their final challenge.
What you two kids are gonna be responsible for is your mother's 40th birthday party.
I've never, ever organized a party before.
As far as helping out around the house, Jennifer and Dylan have never really accomplished anything. But now the tables have been turned, and while mom relaxes, the kids are taking care of the party. There are tons of preparations,
Let's go to the shrimp.
and their methods are far from conventional.
You need to rub it in that she's 40.
But Jennifer and Dylan are actually getting things done. Not that it's been easy.
Baking that cake was one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. Cracking the eggs and having to stir.
Scrape this
I'm doing it. I'm doing
You know what you
it.
need to do?
You stopped me.
You know what you need to do? You need to look there. You need to see those chunks.
All we had to do was mix the batter. A few eggs, water, oil.
Good boy.
But their time is up. The big question is whether or not their efforts will be enough to impress Kim and Mike.
They've worked. They've worked. I know.
This may be impressive.
Oh, yeah, fair dues. It's nice.
I think so.
Oh, Mike, this is wonderful. It was...
While Kim and Mike take a closer look around, guests are beginning to arrive, and they're shocked by the change in the Breen's home.
It's like a different house.
There was like stuff everywhere. You couldn't even get into this corner. There was so much stuff.
I can't believe the difference. It is amazing.
I'd like to make a toast. Mom, this has been a lot of hard work, but we did it all because me and Jen love you very much, and we hope you have a very happy 40th birthday.
Oh, thank you, Dylan. That's so nice. That was so nice.
My greatest wish for my 40th birthday was to have my life in some sort of an order, going into a new era. 40s, my God. And I think we've achieved that.
If life truly begins at 40, Vicki is off to a wonderful start. But just so there's no confusion about how far everyone has come, Kim and Mike are taking their brains back in time with the Wall of Shame.
This is what the house used to be like.
In the beginning, the bedrooms were just another place to hide the mess. Now that everyone's pitching in, they're neat, tidy, and organized so all of the Breens can get a good night's sleep.
It's unbelievable, isn't it?
Oh, that's the dining room table.
Before the rude awakening, the dining room doubled as a laundry storage facility and was no place for eating. But the Breens have taken command of the clothing, and the table is now a functional part of the room.
This is the living room?
The living room, which was cluttered with furniture and covered in dog hair, has been transformed. Now it's a wide open space and the perfect place for a party.
I didn't think that they would do as good a job as I feel that they've done. I think they really stepped up to the challenges that were issued to them.
And while Dylan may have escaped the wrath of Kim's lips, before she leaves, she's making sure that he has a reason to continue pitching in.
You look at that picture and think, I couldn't have that old broad here again for love nor money. So I'd better stay tidy. Goodbye, precious.
Kim's rude awakening is a success. The Breens have cleaned up their home, organized their lives, and the kids no longer treat their mom like their personal servant.
My party was so wonderful. It's the first time in a long time where the party's been about me, and it was a lot of fun. And I think I'm going to do this every year now.
I think my mom's feeling very happy and relieved that the house is no longer a cluttered mess.
She's feeling awesome. And this is a great birthday gift for her. I know she'll remember this forever.
I'll come back and check up.
Okay, I'm afraid of you too.
That's good.
This time on Kim's Rude Awakenings, the Cheshires, a busy family trying to keep up with their very active lives.
It's a continual juggling act, really.
Inside the house is a disaster, and nobody ever has a moment of free time.
But wait, are you gonna pick me up, Daddy?
No, I'll make the dinner while you take her.
Okay. Me?
The bottom line, these people are just too darn busy, and nothing ever gets done.
Mommy.
Oh, where do you start?
But can some tough love turn this chaos into order?
Oh!
Kim Woodburn and Mike Chalut are here to crack the whip.
Don't stand for it!
Britain's Queen of Clean, Kim Woodburn, is traveling the world with lifestyle expert Mike Chalut on a very special assignment. Their mission, to identify, confront, and rehabilitate messy, disorganized families and bring pride back into their homes. This time, Kim and Mike are helping the Cheshire family, comprising Mom Maureen, Dad Martin, and kids Dominique and Katie. The Cheshire's home has always been a work in progress.
We bought the house knowing it needed work doing, and the kids weren't as busy at that time, and now as time's gone on, they've got busier and busier and busier.
But busy doesn't begin to describe how much this family has going on.
Well, Dominique's dancing every night. Katie does taekwondo twice a week. But she also does drama, synchronised swimming. She just started volunteering at the Humane Society.
And while both Martin and Maureen work 40-hour weeks outside the house, when they arrive home, the real work starts.
Bye, Daddy.
You know, they want to be out there, they want to be active, and we want to encourage that. So the consequence of that is that we don't have enough time to do everything else.
Leading to unfinished projects getting put aside and messes piling up everywhere.
There's no order. The conversation will always come round to something that hasn't got done.
Are we not going to clean that out? Because I need a place to work.
Well, I can't do that and that, can I?
Well, why not?
Well, pick something.
And that is their big issue. The Cheshire's busy lives have pushed their household duties to the bottom of the list.
I need help. I need another battle axe Englishwoman to come in and help me.
Ask, and you shall receive. Domestic diplomats Kim Woodburn and Mike Chalut are coming to knock this household into shape.
Good morning, Cheshire family. It's time to spend more time together.
Your schedules are whacked and you're always in a hurry.
Your house is organised and so is your family time.
That's right, Cheshire family. This is your rude awakening.
We have heard tell you spend no social time together at all.
We spend a lot of time together in the car.
Spending time in the car? Interesting. Now, over here, is this where all the schedules happen?
If it's not on the calendar, it doesn't exist.
And you can read all that?
Oh, yeah, that's our code. That's our Cheshire code.
Oh, really?
What is this?
It's our eating place. Not that we eat together, mind you, but we push it all to one side.
Shift it over.
Yeah.
And are you telling me that you shove all this to one end of the table and eat at the other end?
Well, yeah, it's a six-person table. There's only four of us.
It's lovely, eh, Kim?
I've got a sophisticated family, can
Oh,
you?
very sophisticated.
Oh! Yes, this is one of the jobs.
How long has it been like this?
The bathroom was started 5 years ago, and the door from the summer, and it's been held in with paper instead of nails and glue.
Martin's idea, I presume, is it? Maureen, don't stand for it!
Kim,
Get away with it, innit?
this is only the beginning.
Oh, I know. Show us more wonderment. Oh, holy Moses.
Katie, this is very bad.
But there's nothing you can see that's gonna make me change it. I like my room.
You're proud of it, are you?
This is just messy.
We've no floor, dear. We've no floor. We've nothing.
There's floor. Floor.
Now, don't you start being sassy with me. You know there's no floor, don't you?
I'm fine with it.
Cheeky thing, give me your sass. Sassy minx. She's a sassy minx.
Downstairs, the laundry room reveals even greater crimes.
Because of all this mess in here, the ironing gets moved out here into
You got more clothes somewhere else? Well, how long do you think you can go on like this? You won't be able to get into this house soon, you know.
All this stuff's all in here, but it's up in the garage as well, so...
Doesn't use it by the look of it, does he?
Well, he pretends to.
Well, if you decided which one you wanted doing first, then they may be in the same place.
Not up to me. I'm not the one that's planning which one gets fixed.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, the laundry kind of spills out over to here, and
yes, it does, doesn't it? It
yeah,
spills out nice.
I got organised because we've got 4 baskets, and every basket's got the name on. So, you know, those...
You don't iron it, lovey.
Well, I don't want to cover him up.
Oh, nor do I do.
Okay, all right, okay.
Oh, nice. It seems to me you love your hobbies, but it's all right about that. You as well. Life isn't all hobbies, and I mean that. You don't want to make time, you 4, do you? Now, come on.
Yes.
We need to get this home tidy, and we need to get your schedules in check. So everyone move along. Let's get this going, okay?
While the Cheshires continue on with their busy lives, Kim and Mike form a strategy of their own.
Kim, this family is overscheduled.
Oh, absolutely.
That table was full of paperwork. It was atrocious.
Yeah, but this is the thing. The parents take them all the time to the hobbies, which is right and proper.
Absolutely.
But don't you think those girls, 11 and 16, the lovely kids, should be doing their own washing and ironing, putting it away and keeping the bedrooms tidy?
It's so important.
I really do. It is important.
It is.
It's very important.
And I want the mother and father to realize how important it is for them to be alone together.
Passion?
Passion.
All right.
Lots of passion.
Do you ever feel like touching and being passionate with me? I'm human like they are. I'm no different to anybody else, you know.
We're talking about the family.
I thought we were.
Oh.
True, Dominique and Katie have busy lives, but they do virtually nothing to contribute to keeping the house.
Why can't you guys put dirty dishes in the dishwasher?
Maureen and Martin need some time to enjoy life, and the girls need to see exactly how much work their parents are dealing with. It's time for The Switch.
The biggest problem in this family, I think, is that Mom and Dad do everything, and you two don't really do anything around the house.
It's true. Yeah.
So we're gonna switch it up, and you're gonna become Mom and Dad are gonna become you.
It never does kids any harm to see how hard the parents work, you know.
It's be fun.
It's a nice theory, but the Cheshires have got a long road ahead.
No. This is not a proper switch.
Someone better sound the alarm.
10 seconds, Dolly.
Because the Cheshires are in a total state of emergency.
Come on, honey, time's a ticking.
Domestic diplomats Kim Woodburn and Mike Chalut are giving the Cheshire family a rude awakening.
Don't stand for it!
Their big issue? The Cheshires' busy lives have pushed their household duties to the bottom of the list.
You're proud of it, are you?
This is just messy.
Kim and Mike have challenged the kids to switch places with their busy parents. But will they be able to handle the workload?
Now, Dominique, you're to go in the kitchen, wash and dry the dishes, preparing for the, your children.
Katie?
You, Katie.
You're gonna go organize that disgusting mess of a table.
Okay.
Mom and Dad, you're going to bark out orders and tell your parents what to do.
Right, get on with it.
Okay. Dons, make us a brew.
Katie, get me a pillow, will you, please?
Oh, no, come on, I'm waiting.
Katie,
Oh, my God,
don't worry about it. I have to change my mind.
I need a sandwich as well.
The girls are playing their parts,
When do I have time to go shopping?
I've got to stop.
but Mom and Dad can't let go.
Katie, don't forget to put them papers out in the recycling, though.
No. Whoa. This is not a proper switch. A proper switch would mean that Mom and Dad are enjoying themselves, let's say dancing.
Private moments.
Private moments. All right, let's set this up a little better. Lights, please, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Kim, let's begin.
Kim and Mike want to prove a point. Having Dominique and Katie help out should give Maureen and Martin more time for themselves.
See, you suit the boa.
Yes, thank you.
You can still bark out some orders, you guys.
Katie, you need to hurry up with that table, you know.
I'm sorry.
Need food?
Where's our brew, anyway?
anything.
Okay,
Careful,
everyone,
you.
stop. Lights, please, stop.
Now, listen. Mum and Dad, you know you're too nice, don't you?
We're not used to barking orders.
They're used to barking orders, though, aren't they? Never stop, do they? Now, this is what's going to happen. We've got to try to convince you parents that you need time to yourself. These girls know you do.
Yeah.
There they are. Do you want more proof than that?
I think I've learned stuff from the switch. It was really funny to just dance around because we don't do that, really. Like, we don't, even when they do help out a little bit, we see them as helping out so as we can go ahead and do another job.
It's a lot harder than I think me and Doms expected to be ordered around and doing things at the same time and to be interrupted constantly.
Dominique and Katie lead busy lives, but they're old enough to start pitching in, especially with the laundry. Kim is giving the girls a history lesson to show them how easy they really have it.
Now, when I was a little girl, we had no washers, we had no dryers. We had nothing. We used to go and buy a washboard. We take this, we dip it right in here. And what you do was you spot a dirty mark and you go like that. That's just all you had. And by the way, we didn't have these. These are a luxury. You're not tired already, are you?
No, I could keep going.
You got to wring it out. Come on, get.
Please. Okay.
Are you sure you're getting a black belt soon? Ring it. Look, you put it on a coat hanger and you hang it up in the warmest room you had in the house. Now, I take it, I could put 15 of these and they'll be done in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So there's no excuse.
No.
So when you girls say to me, I can't get my washing done, I feel like saying, I beg your pardon. Have I shamed you?
A little bit.
Katie?
A little bit.
From old ways to new ones, Kim has a special laundry tip to preserve the elastic in the girls' dance and sportswear.
You know this lovely softener you buy that smells beautiful? You could buy it in liquid, put it in with the washing to make it softer. Or you can buy the little cloth you throw in, can't you? If you have anything that contains elastic, you cannot use that. Elastic has to be kept pretty stiff in order for it to work. And if you continually put that in a softener, Your elastic will stretch quicker than it will stretch, but it'll stretch a darn sight quicker if you keep putting it in that.
Okay.
All right, girls?
Well, thank you.
You're very welcome, girls.
While the girls deal with their laundry, Mike is taking Maureen on an exciting trip to the lost and found. Because in this busy house, nothing has a proper place.
Maureen, here's the situation. I don't think that you know where everything is on this table.
I know where everything is in here.
You do?
Sure.
You're telling me that if your house was on fire, you could find all your important documents to get out of the house in time? Are you telling me that?
Sure.
Maureen, I'm gonna give you 30 seconds to find your important documents. Ready, set, go. I want you to find it right now. Let's go. Let's go, Maureen. Come on, into the fire. And there's a fire, too. You have to find everything in the fire. There you go, Maureen. Your house is burning down. You can't find any of your documents. I thought you were organized. You have 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. That's a wrap. You have nothing.
I have my passport. I got my passport and my British driving license.
This is going to be your master box.
Okay.
Your master box is going to have all your important documents. Passports, social insurance numbers, birth certificates. So in case of an emergency, you can just take it and go.
So we just keep it here on the table then? Is that where it's going to be stored? Where do I put it?
Well,
what if you lose the keys for it?
Oh my God. I am hoping that you will not lose the keys for the box, and I'm hoping we'll put the box somewhere that you won't forget. Can we do that?
Okay, we can try.
Now, come on.
More like trying Kim's patience.
Elbow grease. Something you've never used in years.
But can they finally find time for the unfinished chores they have around the house?
Oh, where do you start?
Don't bet your beehive hairdo on it. The Cheshire's overcommitted lifestyle has turned their house into a disaster.
Well, how long do you think you can go on like this? You won't be able to get into this house soon, you know.
They're so busy, they never eat together as a family.
Katie, do you want anything to eat right now?
Mike wants to change their outlook on family meals by seeing how much they really enjoy fast food.
What happens when you're always in a rush? What happens when you're in a rush?
I start forgetting things.
Forgetting things. Dad?
Not eating properly.
Mama?
Can't find things.
Yes, really. All right. You are going to have exactly 2 minutes to eat all these peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. There we go. Welcome to dinner. This is how your family dinner looks like, starting right and now. All right, let's eat, people. We got ballet to go to, don't we? No talking. Oh, are you choking? Maybe you want a drink? Do you have time to have a drink? No, you don't, do you? You only have 30 seconds left. There we go. Don't make a mess. This is how we do our family meals around here because we're always in a rush. Don't choke on the peanut butter. All right, 10 seconds. And done. Family, the point of that stunt was to make you realize how important family time and dinner time together just once a week is important. Okay? We get it?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
I think it got the point across. Every now and again on a Sunday we get dinner together or whatever, and that's about the only time, and we've got to do a better job of that.
Now this is fun. What we like to use to set tables are the OK symbols. Everyone give me an OK. Now let's all do the same hand. Let's do it together. What does this look like to you? This looks like a B, the letter B, people. Oh, okay, get it? B. That's a D, right. So we got a B and we got a D. Now what?
Burnt dinner.
Burnt dinner. That is not correct. Okay?
It is in this house.
Oh, God. I'm trying to get through to you people. Bread.
Okay.
Bread.
So B is for bread plate. D is for drinking glass. Bread plate, drinking glass. Together as a family. Bread plate, drinking glass. Very good. I feel like we're in The Sound of Music. Now, the best way to remember how the silverware goes, it's always in alphabetical order. So it'll be fork, knife, and spoon. The final tip, clearing your plates. Now, this is really ugly. When you're done dinner, what you're gonna do to allow everyone know that you're finished your dinner, you're going to line up your silverware like so, and that way, whenever anyone takes the plate away, they take that away, and they don't get their hands in the goober mess of food. So they clean the silverware up like this, and it goes in the sink, and you have a clear table and no gross fingers. Got it? Good one. Nice.
Maureen wants a clean house, but says she can't find the time.
It's just kind of got to the point now where you don't know where to start because there's so much that needs finishing.
Cleaning everything else will be a breeze once Kim shows Maureen how to tackle the worst job in the house, this sink.
I can't get this stuff off.
You never tried scrubbing it, have you?
I tried bleach, like soaking it in bleach.
You just threw the bleach on top and left it, did you?
No, I had a cloth and I tried brushing it off with a cloth.
Well, it's light years away from a cloth, though. Light years. I've got the old trusty bar of soap. Okay. I've got these mild scarers. The reason I want a mild one, I don't want to scratch this. I've also got peroxide.
Okay.
This is 20-volume cream peroxide. Now, you're telling me that you have worked on this like a beaver, you've worn yourself out, and oh, the lies that go on around in the bottle. It's coming off. There's no reason it shouldn't come off. When you live in a hard water area, you have to do these at least once a week just to get the week's dirt off. Where's that? You've let it build up. You're your own worst enemy, my darling. Are you going to have a go now? Elbow grease, something you've never used in years. When you finish that, go back to these. We're going to have a gorgeous sink. You do not want to throw it away. It's very good quality. Get on with it.
The Cheshires have learned some new skills in organizing, cleaning, and getting the girls involved in household chores. But have they learned all they need to get through Kim and Mike's final challenge?
What we want to do is, you're very upset about the repairs need doing in the house, aren't you? I mean, she's made it quite clear, hasn't she? So if we came back in a week's time, would you have all those repairs done?
Well, I need some help.
Well, that's all right. Well, love, if you want to get help in, we're not bothered about that. Get it done. You're going to keep tidying. You're going to take all the tips I gave you, the washing, put it into operation, and then when we come back in a week's time, we hope you might have invited somebody in for drinky poos, and that would really be an achievement.
Kim, my love, let's go.
We'll see you soon. Now, don't let us down. Don't let yourselves down either.
The Cheshires now have 7 days to finish renovating their bathroom, clear out their basement, and clean their house from top to bottom.
What happens if you don't get it done? Not an option.
I need that shelf up.
Luckily, Martin has wised up with his do-it-yourself projects and is finally bringing in some help.
There you go.
People don't see what you have done, they see what you haven't done. So therefore, if you're going to do something, you need to do the full thing and finish it.
This is going to take some time.
As the clock ticks on, the Cheshires are digging into the hard work of fixing up this house after years of neglect.
I don't think we're going to get it all done in a week.
Will they even survive it?
It's killing me.
For the past 7 days, the Cheshires have been completing all of the unfinished projects in their 4-bedroom house.
You've got 1 minute. Don't get distracted. Go do it and come back.
They're redoing the bathroom, clearing out the basement, and getting rid of the junk.
I don't think we're going to get it all done in a week.
And it's taking its toll.
I'm sick. Kids have still got to be run around, and it's killing me.
I think it's worth it. Having another person in here to help him is keeping him on track and it's keeping him focused.
This is looking good.
The Cheshires have been working like dogs for the past week.
I cry, it makes me so happy.
But now their time is up. And Kim and Mike will decide if this challenge has been a success.
Oh, I like the roller, dear. I like the roller. Oh, my goodness me.
Come on in. We're all ready for you.
Where's the man of the house?
Down the hall.
Martin!
Wait. This door's gonna fall on you. Oh,
You
it's
fix
fixed.
that.
This is fixed. Hey, Martin.
Martin!
Wow.
You've done the airing
Wow.
cupboard. Oh, it's great.
It looks great in here.
This.
Whoa, whoops. Thanks, man. Sorry. We need to tighten it up a little bit still. Okay. There we go. It's still working. It's still working.
Kim and Mike have given the Cheshires their seal of approval.
What a lovely home.
I know Mo's been missing the fact that she's never felt comfortable about bringing people in.
Oh my God.
And now we can bring people in, we haven't had him for a while, and relax.
This is my to-do list.
Yes.
The only thing I've got left is to drink my wine.
But just so no one forgets how far they've come, Kim and Mike have prepared the wall of shame.
room in your opinion looks worse?
The laundry.
Yeah, I
Well,
reckon so.
right,
Downstairs, there was no clear surface to be found between the messy tools and dirty clothes. Now everything is clean and tidy, and Maureen even has a newly built workspace of her own.
See how my workspace moves from the dining room table and then it moves to downstairs?
The family room, which at one time was in total anarchy, now sparkles with organization.
I'm shocked. I'm appalled.
The family were slaves to the dining room table dumping ground, where important papers were lost daily. But the table's been cleaned up and cleared off and is ready for a family banquet.
Can you see yourself ever going back to this?
No, actually. Because these jobs are finished, we now have more free time together, and we've kind of made a new rule as well within the family that you actually don't start something now unless you can finish it. And if you can't finish it, then you know what, it has to wait until you have time to complete the whole project.
Katie's bedroom was a nightmare with laundry scattered everywhere. But it's been transformed into the perfect place for a busy girl.
I hope I never go back to the old Katie and the old Cheshire house when it's all messy, because I like it being clean now.
Kim, I'm just really happy that this family realized they have to schedule family time together. Yeah. It's so important, you know?
And they've got this house lovely and clean. They've worked for the repairs as well.
This family really turned this house around.
Yeah.
I think we're done here.
We are.
Let's go.
Come on.
All right.
It's amazing how the small things, if you let them go, just pile up. I think the benefit of doing all this is having the time to enjoy it all. I've learned my lesson, and we will definitely keep this up.
On this episode of Kim's Rude Awakenings, the Alexander-Bapties, a family who has lost track of everything inside their home.
Half the time you can't find the remote, can't find the cat, can't find the dog.
When it comes to managing the mayhem, Mom is clearly on her own.
It's been back there for 3 months. Other than Mom, none of us really do anything.
And any effort she makes is met with resistance.
Can I empty the cabinet?
No, this is all collectible. You cannot touch anything in here.
It's time for Kim Woodburn and Mike Chalut to dive straight in and clean this family up.
What a flaming family is this?
Britain's Queen of Clean, Kim Woodburn, is traveling the world with lifestyle expert Mike Chalut on a very special assignment. Their mission, to identify, confront, and rehabilitate messy, disorganized families and bring pride back into their homes. This time, Kim and Mike have their work cut out for them with the Alexander-Bapties family.
The only time you guys are willing to do anything around here is when I start yelling and screaming.
Consisting of Mom Heather, Dad Vic, Heather's daughter Katie, and son Michael. From the outside, the Alexander-Bapties look like they have a lovely home. But step through the door, and you'll meet a mom who's at the end of her tether.
Hurry up, guys, we gotta go. Sometimes I feel like a failure as a parent and as a mother because I should be able to keep a clean home and I should be able to do all of these things.
Instead, her time is spent looking for everyone's misplaced items.
Mom? Yep, where are my socks?
I have no clothes at all.
Do you know where my socks are?
Even though Vic and Heather run a home-based business, they still can't keep up.
Whenever it gets too cluttered inside our house, we'll get some bags and bring it to donation, but it's still not enough.
The kids see that there's a problem, but they don't do anything to solve it.
I'm lazy, so.
And Dad Vic just makes things worse with his ever-growing mass of collectibles.
This is a rare piece, and I had to have it.
He assures me that they're gonna be of worth one day, but at the same time, I don't believe that he'll ever part with them. He just likes the idea of having them.
Heather has had enough.
I keep having these recurring dreams that I have an apartment of my own. It's not big, but it's very tidy, it's very well organized, and that's where I escape. My frustration level just keeps escalating every single year. I shouldn't have to tell you what needs to be done.
And that is the Alexander-Bapties' big issue. Nobody takes responsibility for their own belongings, and Mom is left to deal with everything. If things are ever going to change, this family needs to come together as a team. Kim and Mike are going to get things started with a very rude awakening.
Good morning, Alexander-Bapties family.
We hear you're disorganized behind closed doors.
Hiding everything in cupboards. Now it's all over the floor, you sneaky things.
It's time to work like a team. This is your rude awakening.
Where should we put the coats? Where do you think? Oh, this is it. You put out, you throw your coat.
What's your closet right there?
There's no coat hanger, there's nothing.
No, don't trouble yourself, dear.
How have you got yourself into this mess? You start, please.
I used to do everything, and then I slowly started not doing everything, expecting the family to help out, and they didn't.
Could you not put your foot down a bit now? Vic, what do you do?
Not really.
You back out, leave it to Mother.
Pretty well.
She doesn't want to know, does she?
No.
And he doesn't do anything. And how old are you?
15.
You don't do a thing. Well, that is going to change. What a flaming family is this?
Whose room is this? Kim?
Oh, my. Is this your bedroom?
Oh, my gosh.
Just a minute, little laddie me. How dare you? Who's done all this?
Me?
Why?
I don't know. It just like ganged up and.
It ganged up, did it?
Are you supposed to be doing your homework over here?
No, on the desk.
On this desk?
Would it never occur to you to tidy this place?
It did. I tried sometimes.
You tried sometimes? Yeah. Well, you didn't try hard enough, did you? Naughty. Oh, Mike!
The love nest?
Oh, look at this!
Oh, my gosh. There are so many valuables in here, but it's a mess. There's antiques, there's china, there's pictures that are unhung, there's a severed hand.
That's Vic's.
Is it a bit of a kinky man, isn't he? What's this here, dear?
Oh, Kim, that's gross. Oh.
Who's responsible for these?
My laundry.
Your lingerie?
Yes.
Oh.
There's nothing to say, is there?
Look at that lamp. It's covered by laundry, and that lamp has got to be worth a few bucks.
Yes, you can see it is. Isn't it a bit disappointing for you?
I'd love to display everything I do have.
But you can. But you can.
Show me how. I have no room.
No, you will have when we finish with you.
Yeah.
Is there stuff you know you don't want?
Absolutely.
Most likely.
So you're willing to give it to the charity? Somebody always benefits. Charity shops or somebody benefits from it. But unless you throw as you go, tidy as you go, you're going to get in the same state again.
And down in the basement, it's Dad's bad habits that are evident.
What is with all this food?
Ask him.
When I go shopping, all the stuff I buy in bulk, I put it in storage down here.
Look at all the food. Look at it all. There's tons. There's more. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, this is absolutely... Look.
Full.
No.
And the freezer full too, Kim?
What's here?
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my love.
This is the super center down here. People can shop here in your basement.
Now...
And things are expiring.
So what I'm saying to you is, you've thrown money away.
Ugh.
Stop it. Behave yourself.
What is this, the junk room?
No, this is the music room.
The music room?
Don't be so ridiculous.
This is more of a...
There you go. Get off, you big lump.
This is not a music room.
All right.
This is an antique collecting junk here.
Are you all right?
My knee is killing me. I need.
Come on, you big sissy.
This house is a disaster. Kim and Mike need to figure out their plan of attack.
So what are we gonna do?
But Mike, you know what? I've got to show him how to either display these lovely antiques or store them correctly.
I need to create a space for those kids to actually sit down and do their homework.
Away from the television.
Away from the television.
These four, we've got to show them how to work as a team, or all is lost. How's your knee, by the way?
Oh, it's okay. It's still a little sore.
Does that help a bit when I rub that?
Oh. Okay, enough. Enough. Get your... Ugh. Ow.
I can't find anything anywhere.
Vic and the kids are taking Heather for granted, and that has her frustration at an all-time high.
I just get really upset, and then I start screaming and yelling, and then I stomp around and say I'm going on strike.
But nobody is going to change their ways until they start seeing things from Heather's point of view.
Do you think this is fair?
It's time for The Switch.
We're trying to let you see a mother's life is not a happy lot at times. This is what we've decided to do. Heather becomes Vic, Vic becomes Heather.
Demand everything from your father the way you would demand from your mother. Let the switch begin.
Yes.
Plans do we have for today?
Tonight you have soccer.
I can't find my jersey.
Can you help me with my homework?
Get up and help Mike with his homework.
In 5 minutes. Just give me 5 minutes.
Now.
I worked really long. And
I'm gonna look for Katie's jersey.
Mom!
There's way too much mess downstairs. I can't see anything.
Only 30 seconds in, and Vic's head is ready to explode.
So I can't find anything. Will you give me a hand, please? Instead of just sitting there?
But it's only a matter of time before he can pull it all together, right?
This is not working at all.
Right? The Alexander-Bapties' big issue is that nobody takes responsibility for their own belongings, and everything is left for Mom to deal with.
And I asked you to make your own bed.
Kim and Mike want to put an end to the madness.
We're trying to let you see a mother's life is not a happy lot at times.
I'm sure I put it in the laundry.
Their solution? Make Vic switch roles with Heather and show him exactly what she deals with each day.
I want to go skating.
Having a role as Heather, I was totally confused. What a mess. I was lost right from the first task. I can't find your jersey anywhere.
Well, I can't find it either.
I gotta look for Mike's bag now. Katie, you're gonna have to find another jersey. There's way too much mess downstairs. I can't see anything.
I need my jersey to go skating.
This is not working. This is not working at all. Because nobody knows where anything is.
When you reverse roles, you're all in impossible positions, aren't you? I think this has taught you something, hasn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
Big time.
So we're awfully glad we're here because it really is time to get you organised and have you working as a team.
Heather has a lot of responsibility, more than I ever thought of.
Never really noticed or maybe was aware of how much chaos goes on around me until I was just laying there and listening to it all.
Mike wants to help the Alexander-Bapties get organized while the lessons from the switch are fresh in their minds.
Family, get in here, please.
And he's starting in the hallway.
Let's have a little race to see who's out the door first. Let's pretend it's the morning time. You're going to collect your bag, your coat, and your boots. On your mark, get set, go! There'll be no body checking. This is not a violent thing. This is not a no fighting.
It's no surprise that Heather knows exactly where everything is.
Done.
But Vic is lagging behind.
I would like to see some organizational things put in place where everyone has a designated area for their things and they use it.
The boys are last.
That was one sorry display. Mike's got to get this family organized.
So I'm gonna give each person their own individual zone. This is how it's gonna work. Everything that you have to take out the door will be put in here. You're gonna have a little notepad and a pen just to give yourself reminders, or if you have individual notes you wanna give to each other, so everyone's all in the loop. School bags and books, homework, when you're done doing your homework at night, that's for drawer number 2. Drawer number 3, let's say if there's like a loose sock, or if there's something that belongs to Michael and someone else in the family finds it, put it in the last drawer. That way you don't lose things. And Mom is not helping out anymore. Got it?
Got it.
Even if they do clear out the hallway, the house is still filled with the chaos of Vic's endless stream of collectibles.
Now, Vic, this is Hugh, and he's an antique dealer and he can value things. This is Vic, he's a collector, you see. The trouble is, he has them in cupboards, doesn't do anything with them. We all want to know out of curiosity, are they valuable? Can we start with this guy here? What is that?
Of course, it's a Dalton figurine, it's the Lobster Man. And these are pieces that were made 20th century and they still make them. For auction values, they go in the range of about $100 to $200. And an auction value is about 1/3 to 1/4 of what you might pay on the retail value.
In a shop, you're saying it's...
It could be $700, $800.
I told you, and where's he been for years? Stuck in a cupboard, hasn't he?
In a box.
Collecting dust.
Collecting dust.
Naughty, naughty, Vic.
We have too many things that we don't use. The things that really have value to us, we should display properly.
Kim is showing Vic how to do that by making those valuables shine.
Beautiful ornament, thick with dust. You've got to immerse him in warm, soapy water. Now look, there's hardly any soap in there. I don't want a lot. That's washing up liquid. Plastic bowl.
Why plastic?
Because if I hit him on the side, I'm not going to break him. If I put it in a steel sink, so stick your finger in, all right. And what I'm going to do is, it's so simple. Now, you see how thick with dust he is? Watch.
Roll him round gently. Now, you see, because he's heavily glazed, dust does not stick on him for 1 minute. But if I try to dust him with a toothbrush, it'd be about 3 hours. I don't want to do that. Ha, 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 ha. Look. Look, look, look. He's done. I stand him here, OK? Any cloth, this happens to be microfiber, clean cloth.
We haven't seen that sparkle in a long,
See how
long
easy
time.
that is, though? Do you see?
Yeah.
You can see his teeth there and his hat. Isn't it nice?
Beautiful.
It's lovely.
Stunning. We love it.
So that's how you do it.
Well, it makes me want to pull at the pieces that are lying all over the place and actually display them so people can see them.
Vic may be happy now, but that jubilation isn't going to last for long. The cupboards are still filled with papers, their laundry isn't done, and Kim has had enough.
Stop throwing money down the drain.
The Alexander-Bapties had better change their ways, or Kim is going to puke. And nobody wants to clean that up.
That's audible.
The Alexander-Baptiste family is living in a disorganized and chaotic home. Their big issue: nobody takes responsibility for their own belongings, and Mom is left to deal with everything.
Like, why doesn't this bother you?
One of the biggest culprits is Dad Vic.
Okay, you were supposed to get milk. That was it.
When he's not collecting works of art, Vic loves hunting for a bargain.
What is this?
If something goes on sale, I'll buy ample supply of it because I won't know it won't be on sale for a long time.
But Kim is finding out the hard way that Vic doesn't check the expiry dates of his food. And now he's gonna get an earful.
I've just eaten one of them. You could sole your shoes with them. They taste putrid. You could tile a bathroom floor with them. How long have you had these?
A year or two?
2 what?
2 years.
Thank you. They're out of date. When you buy this stuff, when you bring it home, my love, go and buy these cheap labels. You whip a label, you stick it on that, OK? Look on the box of when it says best before and put it right there. So as you come down, you think, now it's August. That says it's finished the 1st September. I better use it up. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Organise yourselves and you stop buying everything.
Mom and Dad are starting to see the big picture.
Expiring December 06.
But if things are ever going to change in this house, the kids need to get involved too.
Michael, buddy, looking around this room, it doesn't really look like a functioning room to me. I'm gonna give you 3 things I need you to find in this room. You have to find your agenda book, and your recorder, and a library book. You've got 1 minute, starting now. Go. Come on, buddy, let's go. Come on. Find them, find them. Can't ask your mom.
And Katie's not off the hook either. Up until now, her mom has always done all the laundry.
What's this still doing here?
It's time for Katie to learn the personal satisfaction of doing it herself.
So the first thing you have to do is the machine always stays on cold and cold. And I normally always leave it on super. You just press the dial in and turn it to normal. Pull it out and it will start to fill.
Found my agenda.
Okay, within 35 seconds, you found your agenda. Very good. There's one thing. Give that to me. Thank you. We've got one. We've got 20 seconds left.
Now what you'll do is you'll take some laundry soap, fill the cap, and you'll pour that into the water stream. Perfect. Now you can start adding your clothes and add them one by one and sort of spread them around the agitator so that it doesn't get side heavy and then it stops working. Excellent. That's it. And now you just wait. So what do you think?
I think that's easy.
Excellent. Okay, next I'm going to teach you how to vacuum.
No, I don't know how to do that.
Dust?
No.
No.
I'm done.
Take out the garbage?
No, that's all the work I'm doing.
Oh, found the recorder. Very good. You got that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're out.
If Michael can't find 3 simple objects in his room, how can he do homework in there? Mike is setting this kid straight.
What's this? Is this laundry?
No.
No. So this stuff has to come out. This is garbage. We have a dog bed in here. Do you have a dog this size in your house somewhere?
No.
No. Right. Out. I want you to fold the clothes, I want you to use your closet, and I want the dirty clothes in your laundry basket to go to the laundry room. This is going to be your office space. Got it?
Got it.
The kids are finally on board and tackling their rooms. And Vic has even loosened his hold on the collectible-filled cabinet. This house is actually starting to look better.
The kids are doing really well. Michael's been really amazing. Even just the small changes that have been implemented, like the closet in the hall and their zones. I mean, Katie actually hung up her coat.
The family seems to be working well, but are they ready for Kim and Mike's final challenge?
This is going to be an exhibition of fine art. We want you to have all your lovely things out on display, which you can do when the house is clear. You know that.
We've given you the tips, and we want you to apply those tips to make this house what it should look like.
And Vic, please, when we're away for a few days, do not visit a grocery store, dear. Drive past, dear. Don't.
It's kind of like, pinch me. Is this really gonna happen? I'm gonna get my house back.
The challenge has been set, and most of the family is getting to work.
Stressed out already.
But with all of his excuses,
Taking a break.
is Vic setting the family up for failure?
All right.
For the past 24 hours, the Alexander-Bapties have been working non-stop.
Do you want to take the recycling out?
They're transforming their 4-bedroom bungalow from a jumbled mess to a gallery that displays their many works of art.
I know what needs to be done.
Up until now, the transformation has been a slow process.
Taking a break.
And it looks like Dad Vic hasn't learned a thing.
That chocolate is really good.
But Heather is calling in reinforcements.
Or put stuff out on the truck. Let's go.
Family friend Phyllis has summoned the spirit of Kim to keep Vic's lazy butt in line.
I need a break now.
No. Come on.
Hold on.
No. You're wasting time.
I specifically brought Phyllis in for that task.
And pick up the pace a little bit, old man.
As the hours tick by, the entire family is scrambling to complete the final challenge. But now their time is up. Kim and Mike will decide if this family has done enough to put their house on display.
Come on in.
We have a hallway.
Yes,
my goodness
we have
me.
a hallway. May I take your coats?
Have you got somewhere to put them?
I certainly
That'll
do.
do me, dear.
Nice,
Get
nice.
your coat on. Do you know what? I can't believe the size of this lounge.
It's huge.
It's wonderful, isn't
The
it?
artwork looks great.
The Alexander-Bapties have Kim and Mike's approval, which means that their works of art can finally be showcased to their friends.
Great, it looks terrific already.
It's different, right?
Oh, you're not kidding.
Cheers, Kimmy.
Cheers, Mikey.
This family's come a long way. They finally got it, I think.
I think this family's done very, very well.
I think I'm in a state of shock, in a state of awe. It's been a dream come true.
But just so no one forgets how far they've come, Kim and Mike have prepared photographs for the family on the Wall of Shame.
Shameful it is.
No way.
Looks like the laundry room.
That's Michael's room.
Before their rude awakening, Michael's room was a disorganized mess. But it's been cleared out, and homework is no longer a problem.
That's a different house.
That's downstairs. That's
The basement looked like a ransacked grocery store. But after hundreds of dollars of expired foods were thrown out, the room now looks brand new.
That's bad.
And the living and dining areas, which were cluttered with papers, collectibles, and laundry, now reveal a wide open space, perfect for putting their works of art on display.
Oh, darling, come here. Oh, love, don't, darling, don't, love. Come on. Love, you sent for us. But you sent for us, didn't you? Well, you were brave enough. Isn't she brave? Yeah. I mean, other families hide behind the doors. You're brave enough to say, my house is untidy, aren't you?
Thank you so much.
Well, no, thank you.
Thank you.
If it wasn't me, we wouldn't have a programme, would we?
And I've lived in this home for almost 17 years, and finally, it has pieces of me in it.
Kim's rude awakening is a success. The Alexander-Baptiste family is functioning as a team, and Mom is no longer left to tackle everything on her own.
To see the expression on her face and how happy she is now is just priceless.